Hello there, my name is WikiAnara, and welcome back for another round of the Minecraft Sleep Challenge. So last time we started this wonderful world, and I'm currently pulling one of the most noob moves that I know, and I'm currently hiding in a hole, because it got real dark, real quick, and real scary, and I don't know what to do. Oh, yeah, so also, when I hop out of this hole, things will look different. I installed a couple of different mods that they're not gameplay mods. They're not like gonna make the game easier or anything like that. They're not gonna um, change gameplay or anything. They're just aesthetic mods. They make things look prettier. So when I hop out of um, the hole, you will notice some different things because I installed some things because I wanted the game to look prettier, and now it does. But I need to yeah, this is currently just a hidey hole. Oh yeah, so here, just looking around, you can already see some different things that look different. Like, what's the grass? Actually, no. Okay. Maybe the grass doesn't. Oh, no. See? Look at the grass. Look at the grass. It's moving. Yeah, there's wind effects. Like, if you look at the branches or like the leaves on the trees and stuff, those are moving. The sky is a bit different, but I kind of try and not pay too much attention to that because like the moon and the sun are super freaking bright. If I were to go over like try and figure out where the moon is, it would like it's over there, but it's hiding behind clouds right now, so can't really see it. But look at that. Look at the water. Look how pretty that is. But yeah, I've got some things installed just for because my brother and I wanted to install some things to make the game look a little bit prettier, and so we did. And so if anyone is curious as to what I installed and wants to know what I installed, go ahead and you can put it down in the comments below asking what it is, and if enough people like ask, then maybe I'll make a video or whatever on what we did. But otherwise, we are still doing the same challenge. We're still trying to get to the to a nether fortress. If you remember last time, we did get to a I started this new world because I just kept dying because I just felt like there was something wrong with that nether. There was just there was nothing. Or I mean, there was things, but it was like enough that I wasn't finding any like form of nether fortress whatsoever, and I'm just running around like a chicken with its head cut off. I couldn't find anything. Oh, also, yeah, this is a thing. This is the thing now. So I can use a torch as a torch, and that makes sense. So I guess this technically does make gameplay a little bit easier, but in my mind, it makes sense, you know? Like, if you're gonna go around and like you light a like if you're some adventurer or whatever and you light a torch or whatever, and it's gonna make light, and it's not like it's not gonna make light in your hand. Like, it's not like it's not gonna make light until you place it down. I do have to say this can make it a little bit more difficult though, because it does appear that the torches, they kind of put off less light now. Like, if I were to place one of these down, well, it's still going to put off about the same amount of light because we're in more of a constricted area. But yeah, if I were to place one of these down in like a longer tunnel or whatever, it feels like it puts off less light. I'm currently digging down. Oh my. Okay. So those who do not know, the best place to find diamonds is at y coordinates 12. And I'm using. So what I just pressed, that was actually not something that I installed. That's been a thing in the game for a while. But if you press F3, you get that this like overlay. And as you can see, the XYZ coordinates, I'm at Y37, and like I said, best place to get them is X or Y coordinates 12. So I still got a little ways to go to try and find diamonds. I would like to try and find some diamonds and such like that, because maybe if I go into the Nether a little bit better prepared, like go in there, because last time I kind of died because I was being stupid and I went in there without like already having gold armor and stuff on, because I think I've mentioned it in the past, you need to have at least one piece of gold armor on, otherwise you'll get attacked by the piglins, because I don't know why, that's just a gameplay mechanic that I have no control over. So, you know, having one less mob after me would make it slightly easier. Oh, I just had... dang it, that doesn't work, though. I was just thinking, so there's the Striders, which they were a new thing in, like, when they updated the Nether, they became a new thing, but they're the things that they walk on, like, they walk on lava, they kind of float over it, and I think it would be easier if I could wrangle me one of them bad boys and use it to my advantage. But I don't know if that, because you need to find a saddle. You used to be able to make a saddle. I know for a while you used to be able to make a saddle. That was a thing in this game. You could make saddles. I don't know why they decided to get rid of that. Oh! Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna show you the new world. Look at that. Yeah, and the sun is bright as hell. The sun is super bright. Which, I mean, yes, to me that makes sense. That the sun being bright makes sense. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna use this time wisely to scare me up some food and other necessary things. Oh my god, but so, yeah, look at the water. Look at how pretty it is. Look at how... This looks gorgeous, does it not? But, like, there's a couple of other things, like... I don't know how many of you guys have been swimming in lakes before. If you're from the Midwest, like me, like, if you live in the Midwest... I'm not technically from the Midwest. Well, I mean, one could consider me from the Midwest if they wanted to. But swimming in lakes, you get this. You start to see... I mean, this is with literally any body of water. But, like, how it's that slight... You get that slight green tint from, like, just dirt, algae, all that crap. Just, like... being rustled up by fish and, you know, by you, and but it's so cool. I was playing this the other day after my brother helped me install it, because he was the one that he spent a while looking for it and finding these things, because he doesn't play Minecraft as much as me, but he doesn't really like he's very much he doesn't like the graphics of it, so he decided to, like, look into getting something that make it look prettier, and so he did. And, like, if I wanted to, I could just, like, with a click of a button, I could be back to the old Minecraft. But this is just so pretty that it makes it look so much better. Which is amusing. The amusing thing is I've very much been very adamant about having having mods and like things like Minecraft. I've never been a very big modded game player. I don't normally play games with mods. DLCs are a different thing. Like I've played I want to say just about every DLC there is for Fallout New Vegas, because I just love that game so much that I wanted more of it. But look at the water. Look at how pretty it is. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, but no, okay, so we started this new world last time because I just felt like we were getting absolutely nowhere. And hey, maybe this time I'll go into the Nether and maybe I'll get lucky and spawn at one. I highly doubt it, but we can hope. So this is not technically a home. This is just a current little base of operations to get me where I need to go. And I think, okay, so I said get like diamonds because, you know, diamonds get obsidian. I don't know why I just suddenly forgot words. It's not like I don't do that all the time. But no, it's diamonds get obsidian, but you know, they'd help me a little bit more in my quest in the Nether. Because if I do have to do something like strip mining tunnels to get myself further along, then hey, I'll do it. I so wish I could find find myself a like something that would give me a saddle though, because I think having one of those it's a fox. Having one of those using a strider would be so much easier, because then I could, you know, not have to worry too much about just stuff in general. Right, so I saw a light coming from somewhere. Okay, so this isn't what I'm looking at. This is just a part of the natural world. Or this is a part of this biome. Ooh. What might be down here? Also bringing like wood and stuff down there, or at least just bringing like sticks would be helpful. I want to figure out. Is that the fox? Is that what the fox is? I think that's the fox. I love foxes. They're cute. They're amazing, but I've been told that they make terrible pets. It is the fox. It is totally the fox. Yeah, foxes, like, they bark. Kind of. They, like, bark and, like, squeak. But, I've been told that, like, because a lot of people actually have foxes as pets. Like, domesticated foxes are a pretty big thing. But they tear up everything. They tear up everything, and they're, as you can tell, they're super noisy. They're kind of like huskies. Because if you haven't seen internet videos of huskies, have you really been on the internet? I've got a lot of coal. Well, I guess that's good. So I saw a light coming from somewhere near here. And I want to say, hey-oh! Yeah, lava looks different too. Okay, so I guess I could, if I wanted to, I could make myself, I could make a nether portal rather than, you know, dealing with that, rather than trying to find, you know what, screw it. Okay, I'm gonna make myself another portal, in this area. I don't remember where I spawned, though. I spawned pretty close to here, actually, I think. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Kind of want... Do I have any? Nah. Ow. There. It's a giant H. Even though I said it's not a home, it's gonna kind of act as one at the current moment. You know what? Tomorrow, though... Oh, I'll close up this for the night. Actually, I can keep that bit open there. This is what I really need to keep closed, though. But for the night, it'll help me in... Oh, yeah, crap. So, this is something I gotta change. I hate it. I hate doing this. This happens to me all the freaking time, where I'll accidentally mess up. And you know what I can do? Boom. Workaround. Haha, I can't break me. Okay. That can break me now. See, this is something that I was annoyed with that they added in the Minecraft. They added in the, all these other different not even minerals, they're just bricks. Not bricks. Blocks, technically. Because bricks are an actual thing in Minecraft that I actually use sometimes. I actually build houses with bricks because I think they look good in Minecraft. But the... like... andesite and what is it, diorite and that granite, I don't like them. They're unnecessary. I know, I'm a grumpy old man. Oh, I actually need to go back up. Okay, so this is there. Now I can do some strip mining in hopes to find, because, you know, what am I going to do throughout the night other than sit there? I don't really want to mess around up in the above ground. Dwarves and fantasy novels were right. It's better to be underground. And hey, this will at least, it'll give me some... It can give me some stuff to use for bridge building in the nether. Because that is quite often a necessary thing. Okay, I'm always a little bit nervous about hearing lava. Whoa! be my lucky day. I always find them. Always. Oh, I'm out of torches. I need to go back. There's the lava I was hearing. Okay. I think there's probably a lake. Oh my. Look how dark it just got. I'm coming. I should probably make another... Yeah, I'm gonna make another thing, or another furnace, even if I have to leave it behind. It's fine. It's a simple thing. Look at that. That's so cool to me. So for those who didn't... Okay, so this reminds me... I used to work... I think I've probably mentioned this in the past. But I used to work at a summer camp. And at said summer camp, there were different, like, areas... Or it was far enough away from different things that we had no light pollution. There was no light pollution whatsoever. Which is wonderful. But that's what this reminds me of. This mod reminds me of that camp, like going out to that camp, because you could go to different areas of that camp and just look up. Like it would be bright enough in certain areas because there were more main areas of the camp that did have some lights at them, because they were necessary. That's a witch. But there were like definitely areas of the camp that you could walk to, and just you wouldn't need a flashlight or anything like that, because it was just bright enough that you looked around and it was just bright enough that you didn't need a flashlight, because there was zero light pollution, because that's what zero light pollution does. Really gives you that... I don't know if I'd call it an advantage, but it's really nice. If you're from a city or something like that, you really need to consider at some point going out into the country or whatever, somewhere where there's not much light, and just like staying out there until like the nighttime. Go camping somewhere where there's very little like artificial light and there's only natural light. It's so much better. It's a completely different experience. Because me personally, I prefer natural light over artificial light, any day. Any day. It's so much better. But I do use a lot of artificial light because, as you know, my studio here is down in the basement. I almost want to make a chest just for right now. Crap. You know what, since... No, I've got all this spruce. Actually, you know what, I'm going to turn... I was going to turn the rest of the spruce into... sticks, but I don't have enough of it that I can. Whatever. But I can go down here and I can steal some of the wood from the mine shaft. Because that's what I do a lot, actually, is I use a lot of... If I find a mine shaft, I've got a couple of different ways that I don't get lost in them, because I know a lot of people I mean, I do it a lot too. But getting lost in mine shafts is such a cool thing. But I do this. I basically take out a lot of the wood, at least the blocks, because, you know, then it gives me a resource. And it also is like, okay, all I have left are these posts, so I know I've been through here. So that's a little tip if anyone else wants to use that. But some of them you don't, you get to some of them and they're like that, where they're only 2 anyways. So it's like, wait a minute, have I been here? Have I not been here? I hate these bits. These bits right here suck. These bits where it's multiple. Okay, so there's that witch down there. I hate witches. Because witches, though they can't technically kill you. They can't really kill you, but they can make it. You know, what they do is they make it easier for other things to kill you. That's good. Alright, if I could find more diamond, that would be great. Okay, so I see that chest down there. That's over by that creeper, so I want to be careful. Hey, buddy. Wanna come this way? Thank you. You occasionally get diamonds in those chests. All I really need is 3 diamonds anyways. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. So that's something I'm still working on, trying to figure out. That's all I really need from there. If I could find... So it's technically, it's like, ooh, hello. I'm actually gonna freaking get rid of that. Horse armor, don't need that, but cool. I said I don't need that. Gold. I need more gold though if I want gold. So that was cool, but not enough. It does help me actually though. It does help me a lot. Because you can get gold in the Nether. You get the little gold nuggets, but then you have to have a certain amount of them to turn into actual gold, like into a gold ingot. I would normally take things like that redstone and stuff, but I don't have a need for it. I'm really only taking things that I really need. So that's why I haven't mined like every bit of coal and stuff I see, because I do that. I will straight up do that. I'll always mine like every bit of coal, every bit of iron that I see. All right, I'm a bit upset because now that I've got this, changes my plans a bit. This really does change my... Oh yeah. Always forget about that. You have to have one above it open. Actually, I'm gonna smelt that. And then, oh yeah, I just at least wanted someplace safe that I could place that. I need a new pickaxe. If I can, I definitely will. Oh, you know what I need? first things first, I'm gonna get rid of some of this because I don't need some of this. Yeah, so you can get gold in the Nether now because you trade it with the piglins. Like certain piglins will trade with you. And they trade for, you occasionally get ender pearls because that's really what they're for. I want to see if I can. What was I up here for? Other than that, ooh, more berries. My biggest thing is I run out of food real quick in the Nether, and there's like, I think technically only one. There's technically like maybe 2 sources of food in the Nether, and that's those the boar. The boar will give you food if you kill them. Maybe you can do it. Because if you've never traded with the piglins in the Nether, you don't really have a choice as to what they give you. It's basically you give them a gold ingot, and they like take it and they hold it for a second for some reason, and then they just spit out something random at you. It's kind of amusing, but it's kind of annoying at the same time. But the boar will give you food. They'll give you pork. And then the zombified piglins will give you rotten flesh, which you can eat, but, you know, I don't even think it's a chance. I think you will get poisoned, like, all the time. I don't like being in these. These forests are very much like, there's gonna be mobs still in them even during the daytime. Because they provide a lot of shade. So a lot of mobs can stay alive. I do kind of like that little area. If I was playing a normal world, that might be a place that I'd make a home. But I'm not playing a normal world. Okay, so I guess I better probably get back to mining. I'd probably. Oh, there he is. That's probably best. I haven't ever really looked it up because, you know, gold wasn't a huge, like, it wasn't a hugely necessary thing. It was, yeah, you had gold, but you didn't really need it. You just had it. So until recently, when like they did the Nether update where they added the piglins, and they just added more stuff to the Nether. It really wasn't a huge thing that you needed until now. So I'll probably definitely make myself some like full. The rest of my armor I'll do iron, because I've definitely got enough iron. But do want to try and find, if I can, it would be the easiest thing to find one more. Okay, and I do have a source of flint, so that's good. One more diamond. Ooh, hello. Use that real quick. There's always the chance of possibly getting a diamond in one of these. They kind of throw random things at you. Hey, that works. I'm just snagging the bread too, because, you know, it's bread. More food. Ooh, hello. gold. I don't need it. Okay, I don't need gold anymore. Ah! There's a lot of them down there. Oh, there's only 2. Okay. Come on. Are skeletons like programmed in a like a weird certain way that I'm just completely unaware of? That it's like occasionally they're allowed to be smart. It's like here's like semi-intelligence. Just enough to not get you killed. Or rather, it's just enough for them to kill you. Oh, God! Oh, I did not realize how nearly dead I was. Oh, it's time to go home. A lot of gold. I kind of find those things to be cool. Cool to... That it's... I don't know. Maybe I never did enough research as a kid or whatever. Did enough digging into the lore of Minecraft, but the extra things like the abandoned mine shafts and stuff like those, I feel I just wish they'd give you a little bit more backstory to them. Maybe they did in like the Minecraft story mode. I've never played it though, so I don't know. If they did that, if they did like give you more backstory on what they are and like where they came from, other than being, yes, they were mine shafts that were worked on by something at some point. My connection has always been, villagers. They were run by villagers and then abandoned by villagers. But you know what? I'm actually going to I'm gonna end this one here. Cover myself back up here real quick. But I'm gonna end this one here. We actually made a decent amount of progress in this one, which is good. Hopefully in the next one we can see if we can find one more diamond. One more diamond is all I really need. Then I can completely use that entire lake of lava over there and make that into another portal. But I'm all out of time for this one. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.